All right, the lesson for today is segment addition postulate. So a few things happen with segment addition postulate. So we see that 3 points are on a line. So those 3 points are A, B, and C. Technically, those 3 points can be any letters, but in this case, let's use A, B, and C. So just like in the alphabet, so we have that. Just like in the alphabet, B is between A and C, right? So B is between A and C. B is between A and C. So that means that the first short segment, A to B, is the first short. What is the second short segment? A to B is short. B to C is the second short. So if you put both of those together, you get the long segment AC, right? It's like combining two small sticks and getting a long stick, right? So if we see A to B here, I'm going to say this is the short segment. So A goes to B, and B to C is another short segment. It goes, all right? Now, I know this one is shorter than this one, but they are both not as long as A all the way over to C. And if we add those two together, AB plus BC, combine them, they form the whole thing AC. So let's see how it works out here with the examples. So the examples say find the length indicated. So in this case, from K to L is one short segment. From L to M is another short segment. And from K all the way to M is the long segment. So pink plus pink equals purple, right? So the first short segment was KL plus the second short segment is LM, and the long segment is from K to M. So all we have to do here is substitute. So from K to L is question mark. I don't know what that is. From L to M is 48. And from K to M is 146. So my goal here is to get question mark by itself. So I see that 48, positive 48 is with question mark, so I cross out positive 48 and I subtract 48 here. So 146 minus 48, let's see, 146 minus 48 is 98. 98. So the missing length from K to L is 98. KL is equal to 98. There we go. From K to L is 98. So let's do the same thing here for the second example. Although the second example says solve for x, but the setup is exactly the same though. So we have S, T, U. So from S to T is the first short segment. From T to U is the second short segment. And from S all the way over to U is the long segment. So what is the first short segment? S to T plus The second short segment was T to U, and the long segment is from S all the way to U. So all we're going to do is substitute. So from S to T is not just a number, but 2x plus 10. I bring down my plus here. T to U is 7 equals S all the way to U is 3x minus 8. All right. So from here, I want to get x by itself, right? Well, on the left side here, I notice that 10 and 7 are like terms. So I'm going to make that 17, and I still have my plus, and I still have my x, 2x here. So I notice this 3x over here is bigger than 2x. So I'm going to bring this 2x over so it can be together with this 3x, but when I bring it over, it becomes a minus 2x. So if I want only x's here, that means I'm going to move this negative 8 over to this side, and I'm going to make it a plus 8. So I get 17 plus 8 is 25. 3x minus 2x is 1x. And I cross out the 1 here, and I divide by 1. And I'm going to get x is equal to 25 divided by 1 is 25. There you go. In this case, I forgot to block there. X is equal to 25. But the setup was the same. The setup was the same. All right, so let's see an example here of what that looks like on Delta Math. So let's read the statement first here. It says point G is on line segment FH. So what that means is, just in words, that means that G is in between F and H. So if I say F is here, and I make a long line, and I make H here, they're saying G is somewhere in the middle here, between F and G. Okay, now it says given FG from F to G is 4. So from F to G is 4. From F to H is 20. So from F all the way to H is 20. Determine the length of GH. GH. So this is our question mark. But the setup is the same, right? So short, this is my short here, my other short, and my long is here, just like that. So what two letters are my first short? So it was FG is my first short, plus my second short is G to H, equals my long is from F all the way to H. So now I substitute. F to G is 4, plus G to H, I don't know what it is. It's a question mark. And from F to H is 20. So my goal is to get the question mark here by itself. So I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to cross it out, and I'm going to subtract 4 here on this side. And 20 minus 4 is 16. So my missing side here, G to H, is equal to 16. There we go. So take a look at that. Setup was the same. Okay. Now let's take a look at this second example. Okay. So this second example here, okay, it's the same setup though. Point C is on line segment BD. So B all the way, I'm going to make it a little longer here, to D. And C is somewhere in between here. I'll put it here. Okay, so now let's fill in the information that's been given to us, right? So from B to C is X, from B to C is X plus 4, I'm sorry, X plus 4. B to C is X plus 4. C to D is 5X. And B to D, B all the way over to D is 5X plus 7. Now I know this one looks a little more complicated, but the idea is the same, right? Short is equal to the long, right? Pink plus pink is equal to purple, right? So short plus short, so I say BC plus CD is equal to BD. So now let's substitute. BC is X plus 4 plus CD is 5X is equal to BD. 5X plus 7. So I draw my line here of separation. Well, I notice that X plus 5X, this is a 1X by the way. Invisible 1 is 6X. Now I still have my plus 4 here, so I got to bring it down. Plus 4. Okay, here nothing happened to that, so I leave it the same. So I want to bring all my x's here to the left side, so I'm going to cross out 5x and I'm going to say minus 5x. And I want my 4 to come over here with the 7, so I'm going to cross out plus 4. I'm going to say minus 4. So 6x minus 5x is 1x. 7 minus 4 is 3. Cross out 1 and I divide, and I get x is equal to 3. Right? Now, typically that would be the answer, right? But look at the question though. Determine the length, the numerical length of CD. They want to know how long is it from C all the way to D? Well, we know that CD, let's do it here on the side. We know that CD is equal to, C to D is equal to 5x. Well, we already know what x is though. X is 3. So I'm going to substitute here and I'm going to say 5 times 3. So CD is equal to 5 times 3 is 15. There we go. That is my final answer. So here's both. Here's the first example here. And here's the second example. Same idea, a little different math on both, but the setup was the same.